Well, hello and good morning. I'm here to share with you Palomar 5 and what we've been doing for the last 6 weeks. This initiative was aimed to bring together 30 young people, which is under the age of 30, that share a similar vision to come together and just provide with the answer for a simple question. How are we going to work in the future? So for that, we're given this factory, a 2,000 square meter shell of what used to be a beer factory in the outskirts of Berlin. There, we transform it into the space where we work together and also where we live together. This is our boxes. This is where we slept in. Don't think that we were like shut away and isolated from the world. We actually had a lot of contact with people from the outside. We had expert days, we had reality checks, and we were constantly offered a variety of input that could take any project that we had forward. So, what came out of those 6 weeks working intensely on those projects? By the first week, we were asked to come up with any idea that we could have. All our visions, everything that we shared, and everything that we thought would make the world a better place. So, we just started brainstorm, and organically, we formed into groups. Those groups work with whatever tools we had on our hands, be it digital or analog. As you can see, there is just a piece of cardboard. And we felt happy using them. What differentiates camp from the usual think tank is the word of doing, because we feel that doing, action, is actually a universal language. If you have people that don't understand any language, you can just stand up and start doing stuff. Everybody will follow. It's something that everybody understands. So we build prototypes. We built things that worked. So some of the projects that came out of it. We also worked on internet tools that would allow us to, for example, this piece, the Idealize system, which allow us to receive feedback from everybody regarding our projects, and you can use it too. We also came up with a haptical device that will soon change the way we interact with computers. This is basically something that you just selectively take information from any screen, so you no longer need a learning curve or to actually learn to use something. This is more than intuitive, it's instinctive, because you always learn that to take something, you have to just go like this. We also came up with a meditation egg, so we could have our own private space, so that's a soundproof egg, which is very crafty. And also big initiatives like the Human Rights Initiative, in which we thought that since we're in the information age, how can you talk about that when 5 billion people do not have access to that information? So communication is a human right, right? So how would we plan on doing that? So this is a plan to build a satellite-based internet atmosphere in which we provide free access to internet to 95% of the world's surface. Because imagine what 7 billion people connected to internet can do. But it's not only about the way we work, it's also what happened there, how we took over the space. We let go of ego. There was no such thing as my idea. We became a collective of thought. We also understood that some ideas do have to die, and it's a good thing. Also play. Play was very important. Fun. We built a mini golf course. We also had disco nights with big, giant beach volleyballs. And we came up with a new sport, bicycle polo, which is going to hit your country very soon. It's very interesting. Now, when you think about digital natives, you would think that we were connected online all day. Well, no. We actually like face-to-face interaction, working with pens, paper, and we used regular mail instead of email, which is fascinating. And we even got to a retreat in a castle for 3 days, and we survived without internet, which is awesome. So in this place, anything was possible. When we asked ourselves, what is the future work environment? Well, we prototyped it, and we lived in it, and this was it. It was a place where we could be ourselves, where we could fall in love with the work we did, and we did. We actually created a bond, a very strong emotional bond, that was very similar to love, not just to us, but to the work we did. We enjoyed doing it, so we wanted to keep working on it. So now we came up with the idea of having hubs where we can continue to carry on with our projects and everything that came out of it. And well, basically, this is Palomar 5. Thank you.